All right, we're in round one. We've got a pretty good opener since we at least have all of our colors represented. No 2-drop, or 1-drop for that matter, but that's okay. I think it's still a keep. So as expected, we are playing against someone in our colors. It was pretty clear we were getting cut in our colors. I mean, I think it's difficult to make a deck as mediocre as ours if you're not competing with people. So yes, it does make sense that we're playing against people in the exact same colors as we are. But that is okay. Sometimes decks don't pan out the way you want them to, and occasionally they still get there. So we could get lucky. Got a couple typhoid rats, and he's not playing anything, so I guess that's a good sign. All right. Well, got all of our colors. We've got, at least we're playing threats every turn, so that's a good sign too. Still no plays. All right, maybe he's doing kill shot here. That would make more sense. At least we're not missing a play here, which is kind of nice. So probably kill shot, I'm guessing, or something. Oh no, well, that's interesting. Are we gonna get into hostility'd? I don't play around end hostilities until I see it, so we'll see it first. Could be end hostilities, but we'll find out. Oh, Crux of Fate. All right. So just as bad, unfortunately, but that's okay. Like I said, I don't really play around. Well, I could open with the Sure Shot, I guess. All right, let's do that. Lost a ton of value there. I guess I could have played Scavenger, but I kind of like the idea of potentially playing 2 creatures next turn with Scavenger and like a 2-drop. Or, well, I guess we'd need another black, really, because... Well, I guess I could get Horde Ambusher plus Scavenger next turn. Yeah, that's an actual thing that I could do. So we got Crux of Fated. I didn't play around a board wipe spell. I'd never recommend you do that in Limited. Some people leave comments and they're like, hey man, they haven't played anything by turn 5, you play around it. No, you don't. I completely disagree with that notion. The only exception to that, I will say there is an exception. If I were to open a Crux of Fate or an End Hostilities and pass it, then I would say it's okay to play around it. If you didn't see it, don't play around it. There's absolutely no reason to play around rares if you did not see it in the draft. I think that is completely foolish. Great Horn Cruciak. Got it. Okay, so could do the Lightning Shrieker here, which isn't bad. I think we're more wanting to do... Well, I'd like to do Scavenger and Kieran, both in this turn, to be honest. But I think we'll just do... Well, guess we'll open it up with the Scavenger. I could actually do Lightning Shrieker, hope to get another land. Then I can do Scavenger plus Kieran and swing into Cruciak with Sure Shot. But I'm not really feeling that. I think we'll just do the Scavenger and pass. Certainly not going to swing into a Cruciak when I can use Sure Shot as a little like utility for myself. Word Scale Dragon, unfortunately, is a pretty big dude. But we get a creature next turn, so we've got that going for us. I guess we just play Kieran, weaken the dragon, swing with the Scavenger. Seems fine. He probably doesn't pass either, or he probably doesn't block. He's probably just looking for a removal for our Sure Shot. Doesn't block, which is actually kind of nice. Bitter Revelation. Well, I'd say that's a good sign for us. Maybe he's looking for like a debilitating injury, but I would say playing Bitter Revelation there is a bit dangerous. I'm kind of surprised he doesn't have things to play. He must have something to play. He had all that land and cards in hand. Really? This is the best he's got. I'm surprised. Well, we're going to force him to block with our Lightning Shrieker, which is quite nice for us. So, yeah, we get to play Lightning Shrieker, weaken the Ward Scale Dragon. And, well, actually, could weaken the Crew Shock, but, well, guess we play the Bloodfell Caves. So if I play Lightning Shrieker, he's forced to block it with his Word Scale Dragon. That's the first and foremost, because he just can't take it. So I guess I can't weaken anything of substance, really. I mean, regardless, he's going to have to block. Any way you slice it, he has to block the Lightning Shrieker. That's the first and foremost, because he's just going to die otherwise. So I think what we do is, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess we just play Lightning Shrieker and swing with our flyers. And it doesn't matter what I weaken here. I guess Crew Shock, whatever. Maybe it like tempts him to not do the math and block my Scavenger instead or something. But he really can't afford to do that, so he's got to block the Shrieker. He's going to lose his Dragon. He's going to take 5 in the air. Wait, it's got Trample too? Maybe I should have done some math. That card has Trample? How did I not know Lightning Shrieker had Trample? Well, I can tell you the answer. Because I've never played the card. I should have just weakened his Dragon. I would have won. Well, let's see if he's got an out here. Well, he doesn't. So, despite my misplay, and despite him 4-for-1ing me, he still managed to lose that game amazingly. So, how we won that? Shrug my shoulders. Have no idea. Misplay into... He 4-for-1s me into a misplay that buys him an extra turn after a Bitter Revelation, and he can't come back. My brain is exploding with confusion right now on how that's possible. Yeah, so what is the lesson I learned from game 1? Hey, Lightning Shrieker's got Trample on it. Okay, very good. Sideboard, I don't know. Didn't see any enchantments. Don't really want more ground guys. Could do Barrage Boulders. Does seem like he's got some good defensive stuff. But like I said before, I don't have enough stuff that has 4 power. I really don't. If you don't have enough 4 power stuff, what's the point of playing Barrage Boulders? So I think we gotta just keep it the same. So now I know he's got Crux of Fate, which means I gotta play around that. Our opponent, I don't know what to say about my opponent's deck. Like I said, he 4-for-1'd us. We're mediocre. We're mediocre deck that got 4-for-1'd and still managed to win. So I don't even know what that means. Little Shadow Spear, never hurt no one. Scavenger, not bad. All right. Let's get in with our Shadow Spear for a couple points of damage. Play the caves and pass. Got some removal spells as well as a Scavenger in our hand, so see if that works out for us. Horde Chief for no value, that's acceptable. So I think we'll just bathe that in Dragonfire. Yeah, we want to save the Harsh Sustenance for the face, I think. Well, I can't kill Horde Chief with it anyway, so it's kind of a moot point, but let's take it out. And we'll get in with our Shadow Spear again. Not terribly exciting, but I don't have any other creature to play, and at least I'm making my scavenger cheaper at some point, so. And a battle priest, so I guess we'll just Mardu charm that, I guess. And then we're at least at our scavenger point. So we'll kill his little life gaining dude. Get in. Well, the good news is the Shadow Spear did its job. And we can play Scavenger next turn, and we still have Rite of the Serpent and Harsh Sustenance as well. Shadow Spear's done 6 points of damage already, so can you imagine if I'd had, say, more of them? That would be nice. Is he not playing anything? If he's not playing anything, maybe I can just play around Crux of Fate at that point, right? See if he's got removal for this. Alright. I'm okay with this. Yeah, I mean, I could Harsh Sustenance it, but I'm not going to do that. And he actually got punished for it a little bit. So that's okay. Let's just do that and play our Scavenger and pass. Oh, he's got a Scavenger of his own, but we have the Rite of the Serpent, which is better. So take out your flyer. Get in for 3 and pass. So now I guess we're hunting for Ponyback Brigade. Then Harsh Sustenance gets significantly better. Very good. I'll accept a Bitter Revelation. Now he's very likely just a Lightning Shrieker away from possibly dying. He's got a Falconer, but that's okay. Another land, really to be expected, to be perfectly honest. We would have killed him with a Lightning Shrieker off the top there, which is pretty insane. But yes, like I said, pretty expected. I mean, we're an 18 land aggro deck. Isn't exactly what you want. So I think our best chances are just get 5 creatures and Harsh Sustenance our opponent. I think that's the game plan. Or another creature and Harsh Sustenance our opponent if he doesn't even have removal for our Scavenger. Oh, he's got something here. Another Scavenger maybe? Or a dead drop? Is that what he's got? Oh, Shamley Attendants. No problem. 1 card left in his hand, too. Very easily could win with a creature here. All right. Well, managed to beat our round 1 opponent who is in the same colors as us. So, I don't know what that says about my opponent's deck. By the way, his deck looks better than ours just based on what I saw. Horde Chief take. I mean, we have a Horde Chief too, but he has Battle Priest. He has Crux of Fate. So, yeah, managed to beat our opponent with, like I said, a very mediocre beatdown deck. Our Mardu Shadow Spear did a grand total of 7 points of damage and life loss to our opponent. And then, what was the rest of the damage? Was it all Scavenger after that? He must have gotten hit from something else I'm forgetting about. What did we have? There must have been something else. No. It was that and a Scavenger that did 20 points of damage to him? That can't be right. It really was. And Heart Sustenance. So 18 points of damage between Scavenger and that 1-drop. That's ridiculous. Wow. Well, hey, we'll take it. Like I said, this deck is mediocre, so wins with this deck are always going to be a blessing. And like I said, I learned my lesson about Lightning Shrieker. It does have trample, so use the trample. All right, let's see you in round 2.